Throughout his campaign and election, Donald Trump has been criticized for being rude to reporters, who often interrupt him and anyone else who's not a Democrat. Back in the 2008 presidential race, Obama, who was a senator then, removed 3 reporters from his campaign plane. They weren't being rude. Obama's team ditched them for purely political reasons, proving their criticism of Trump is hypocrisy. Via ABC, Obama kicked these reporters off for the simple fact that their employers, the newspapers, supported his Republican opponent, Senator John McCain. And no one whined and complained then about infringing on freedom of speech. These reporters, who were conservatives, were removed from Obama's plane with only a few days left until the election. Obama and his campaign tried to make excuses, saying there were seating issues, but how were seats suddenly missing? Unfortunately, demand for seats on the plane during this final weekend has far exceeded supply, and because of logistical issues we made the decision not to add a second plane, stated Anita Dunn, a former Obama campaign advisor. Even if Obama was actually telling the truth, which is a fat chance, why did they kick actual political and news journalists off over Jet and Ebony feature writers? Why weren't they the ones who got the short end of the proverbial stick? Did Obama think he would garner more votes with entertainment writers, most of whom are far-left liberals? If this is true, then the Washington Times had a right to be upset. A known political writer shouldn't be bumped for a feature writer of a lifestyle magazine. It feels like the journalistic equivalent of redistributing the wealth. John Solomon, executive editor of the media platform, stated, "We've covered him since 2007 and paid our dues." Either way Obama tried to spin it, it was offensive and upsetting and much worse than anything Trump has done. Solomon continued by saying that the Washington Times had covered Obama longer and deserved to maintain their seat. He also made a comment that the paper had many readers in Virginia, a known battleground state, and felt that Obama and his campaign were punishing those readers. So, instead of getting a conservative-based report on the Democrat candidates so voters could weigh both sides, all the readers of the state saw leading into the election were liberal slanted publications. Is that a coincidence in a battleground state? I don't believe in coincidences. Angry Patriot contributed to this report. It's News Exposed signing off.